Try this retirement experiment. Just got off the horn with my man from Maine. We'll call him Bernie Sanders. We'll call him Bernie Sanders. And I just love Mainers, dude. You know, real Mainers. True Mainers. Not freaking idiots in Portland or newcomers that make Maine diverse. Oh, actually, we don't need that. We don't need all that. We, make sure I'm not stepping in any poop. Just Mainers, dude. You know, anyway, crushing. All right, so my man said, this is so funny. Oh, dude, I just love Mainers. I'm going back next month. Freiburg Fair. Can't wait. Anyway, so my man said, he was going to the bathroom one time, some place, and he got an AARP magazine. He was reading from front to cover, cover to cover. Basically, I was sitting on the pot, and I said, see, this is where I get my awesome sense of humor, because Mainers can joke, all right? It's the idiots, the East Coast, the coastal ones from Massachusetts, New York that can't. They're so got to stick so far up their butt. They're like, Elizabeth Warren is an Indian. You're like, okay. Anyway. And so he said, on the last page, when he's sitting on the pot, he said, Dr. Phil said, take 100-foot tape measure, lay it out, and walk until your age, all right? And walk until your age. And then look behind you. That's how many years been behind you, and then look in front of you. That's how many years in front of you, depending on how long you think you're going to live. I said, man, that's a great way to visualize how few years you have left of retirement. So I don't have a 100-foot tape measure because I'm not cool like Bernie. I have two 25 ones. And I probably have another 25, but it doesn't matter. My yard isn't big enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 25-foot measure and we're going to walk. We're going to say, because I am 55 years old. And we're going to say, I'm going to go here. You can see I'm going there. I'm going here. And then we're going to show you how far I've gone in my life so far. That's only 50. I'm 55. So now we're going to take this and we're going to move it another 5 feet. All right. So we're going to come up. Oops. I screwed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Dumbass. Excuse me. Just cussed. So we're going to go. Well, let's just put it like right here. So we're going to say basically can you see that? That's 55 years. All right. I'll probably live till I'm 85. So basically, we'll take this. We'll come down here. We'll pause it real quick. And what we'll do is we'll say, okay, I got 30 more years left. And we're going to take it to right here. We'll go 1. We're going to walk all the way down here. And we're going to say, let's see, right there, 4 feet. There's 5 feet right there. And that's it. That's all I have left right there till 85. And the question is, how many good years will be there? Well, I'd say probably 20. So I'm 75. So we come down here again. We say, till I'm 75 years old. Good. When I say good years, I'm healthy enough to do stuff. Now, my man Bernie's crushing. She's still healthy and kicking ass, taking names. But at the end of the day, most people aren't, because most people aren't Mainers. And so that's 16 right there. That's right there. That's it. That's all I got left. All I got left. And how many years are behind me? Again, we're that many. Pretty interesting retirement experiment. Try it. If you have a 100-foot one, it'll work better. And a 100-foot one with a bigger yard than I have, it'll work much better. Funny, when I used to clean carpets for a living, I used to be a magic man with a freaking a tape measure, because you have to give people quotes by measuring how many square foot you're going to clean their carpets. I used to be able to do a tape measure with my eyes closed. I was so good at it. Now I'm losing my skill set because I'm just a famous YouTuber. I don't work for a living. I really don't. I get paid for people like Bernie to talk to me. It's crazy. Crazy. Now, his issue is, he's just been out of the mark for so long. He's like, hey, I need to get back in at some point. What do you think? I was just like, that's always a challenge, man. It's always, because there's no right or wrong answer to that. But, he knew. He's like me. He's from Maine. So he's like, look, I know at the end of the day, the minute I put money to work, it's going to go bust. I said, yep, you got it. But if you're okay with that, might as well just get it in there and freaking, you know, let's make it happen. There's no reason to wait if you're okay with that, because if it's gonna go down regardless of when you put it in, you might as well just put it now and just take the punch on the front end. That way it can be done with it and start making some money. Hopefully, you know, we don't know, but a fun retirement experiment. Again, these are 225 ones. I don't have a 100 one because I'm not cool, but you know, give it a shot. I think you'll really appreciate looking at how many years you've had behind you and how few you have in front of you. God bless. Come on, Pops. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, best friends. Oh, that is disgusting. Disgusting.